Good morning to all my friends. I am stoked for today's video. Great to have you here. We are in Chiang Mai. It's in the north of Thailand. It's where I live. And one of my favorite things about Chiang Mai is the fact that you can have all the Thai food, northern Laos, northern Myanmar, which is what we are going to have right now. Some Burmese food, some Shan food specifically. I cannot wait. I am really hungry, really excited. We're going to order a ton of Burmese food. Going to share all that with you right now. Let's get to the restaurant. Thanks for hanging out. There it is. Main road of Chiang Mai, specifically the tourist area, the fun streets to walk around, and this is called Nimman Road. Right here, อาหารตามสั่ง Nong Bee ในเกามาคิดถึงอย่างมากเลยครับสวัสดีครับพี่สบายดีไหมครับ You can see from all the languages, all of the people who come, hopefully, even to learn about Burmese food for the first time at this restaurant. I love it. I love hanging out with them. Yeah, let's meet them first. เป็นไงบ้างครับทำอะไรสองอาทิตย์ที่ต้องปิดครับ
ก็ให้ลูกค้าหมด
เป็นไงบ้างครับ
ช่วงนี้ลูกค้าก็น้อยไม่ค่อยมีลูกค้าเพราะว่าหายไปประมาณ 80% แล้วส่วนมากเป็นชาวต่างชาติใช่ไหม
ใช่อ๋ออย่างเกือบไม่มี
ยิ่งไม่ให้นั่งก็ยิ่งไม่มีลูกค้าแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ก็มีนิดนึงไม่ค่อยเยอะ
เมื่อวานคุยกับพ่อแม่ที่เคยมาประจำพ่อแม่เขาถามหาไปกินอาหารพม่าช่วงนี้ไหมไม่เราไม่สามารถไปกินข้างนอกได้แล้วก็วันเมื่อวานหรือวันนี้เป็นวันแรกที่เราสามารถมาอีกโอเคแล้วก็ดีใจที่ได้เจอกัน
ดีใจที่ได้เราก็ดีใจ
เราจะสั่งหลายอย่างครับอยากสนับสนุนวันนี้
ขอบคุณค่ะ
So walking up to the front because they kind of have to be ready for people of so many different nationalities to come to the shop. You can see in the front they have actually so many menus. It might be a little confusing. So I'm gonna just tell you the Burmese salads are what you want here. เขียนได้ปะขออย่างละหนึ่งโอเคแล้วก็วันนี้ทำไหมให้จับหม้อไหมโอเคเนื้อหมู They have a pork curry They have wow แล้วก็มีพริกมีเนื้ออะไรบ้างไหม
ไม่มีเนื้อค่ะ
โอเค Oh yes that is the one we want that is one of my favorites the eggplant the Burmese style eggplant is top for flavor right there Oh
ถั่วเหลือง
ภาษาพม่าลืม
กาลาเต้
อ๋อกาลาเต้โอเคผิดหมดไม่ไหวครับเลือกสามอันจะไม่ครับ
ปีบ
โอเคแกะเนื้อด้วยสเต็ก
กาลาเต้แล้วก็หน่อไม้ยำอะไร
แล้วก็สั่งแล้วยำทุกเมนู5อย่างนะครับแล้วก็มีอาหารน้ำสั่งOkay, so they are very shy. One reason why I have not made a video of this yet is because they are my friends. I've been here, I can't even count how many times I've been here, but they're very shy. So I feel kind of funny making a video, but because this is the first day back when we can sit at restaurants, I really want to help them out and just get a video out onto the YouTube scene of Chiang Mai and really just assure people the deliciousness that is waiting for them at this restaurant. So again, thank you for watching this video today. Get ready for some serious amounts of Burmese food right now. Okay, the Burmese hand-mixed salad. How can I possibly, in just 2 minutes, relate to you why this specific dish has such a special place in my heart? The most budget-friendly, but also the most fun dish because of the situation you usually find these. Okay, first of all, imagine a wonderful motherly lady carrying on a bamboo stick which supports 2 hanging baskets. You have to know what she is selling, so all the proportions are are small and very street friendly. She will probably be carrying some stools, and you can just have a seat next to her. And it's so fun to watch as the person makes the food, like you are watching right now. I remember the price usually was 3 or even 4 plates of these for $1. And you can have mixtures like tofu, you can have the broad bean salad, you can of course have the pickled tea leaf salad. As Anthony Bourdain has said, I remember a beautiful quote about Burmese food. He says, "A delightful and underrated cuisine, Burmese food is a study in contrasts." So you can take it from the man himself. Last but not least, watching something being prepared right in front of you, seeing, the smiles of the vendor, seeing the love poured into the dish, and then getting to eat it immediately after. Of course, that builds up even more appetite. And just that excitement, anytime I get to go on a trip, it's those feelings that I take home. And that is one reason why I always miss these Burmese hand-mixed salads. We're gonna go eat them right now.
ขอบคุณมากค่ะพี่ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
I also love how they serve it. They fly through these dishes and then they put them all on one tray, and then it's just like unloading the flavor to the table. You order all the dishes with white rice, which is also classic Burmese style. All over Myanmar and Thailand, the white rice is the staple of all the meals.
ช่วยหน่อยครับผมลืมคำนี้ตลอดครับ
ยอดมากค่ะ
ภาษาพม่า
มาจีอ่ะ
มัจจีเยตกดีใจมากครับขอบคุณมาก Thank you.
It is such a place of happiness for me. The 5 mixed salads, sometimes they have 6 or 7 mixed salads. I just order one of each every time, so I enjoy also trying to remember the names of the dish. Thank you. Oh, I have not ordered this one here before, actually. And the soup, yeah, the dal soup, the galape soup, that's another key. Thank you. This is awesome. So good to see you. There's like no more introductions that I can give. This is going to speak for itself. Start with, just because this is the one in front of you, the young tamarind leaves, always fresh. You've got tomatoes, you've got peanuts, you've got sesame oil and vegetable oil. And they smell wonderful. They smell very nutty, actually, the tamarind shoots. It's not the peanuts that I'm smelling, it is the tamarind shoots. When you just get that flavor that you're missing, but also just knowing in your heart how healthy it is, and knowing the people who made it. For me, I guess that's a good description of why this is one of my favorite restaurants. It is sour, but it's rich too. For being a salad, it's so deep and so thick with flavor. The tamarind leaves, they are so awesome. They're like almost like spinach with how meaty they are without even needing any meat. So this one is based on tomatoes. You'll see there are few dishes that don't contain tomatoes, and that's why Burmese has that just memorable richness to your tongue, because tomatoes are one of the highest sources of lycopene, where MSG, where that umami flavor comes from. Tomatoes are one of the highest sources of that, of natural sources. So all of these foods have tomato, and therefore all of them are high on that umami flavor factor. Just beginning to ripe. So there is some sweetness in the tomatoes, but also very sour. And the combo of fresh cilantro and tomatoes, that's like a worldwide partnership of flavor right there. It works very well for that salad. Next up, the Asian pennywort salad. In Thai, this is bai bua bo. And if you remember last week, we had a drink that was made with this. Oh yeah, the rice. You can already tell just one bite of each of these dishes. I'm already going to finish the whole first plate of rice. So it also has meat in it. It also has cilantro in it. Of course, like I said, tomatoes. It also has pounded peanuts, but the majority is the bai bua bo, Asian pennywort. so different. Not spicy, very salty. A little bitter. Wow. It almost tastes like a very thick celery. It's a very interesting flavor. I love the nice warm bitterness. It's also a little sour. It is a leaf, and then you have just extreme amounts of crunch because the whole leaf, the whole stem is in there, and the cilantro as well. Oh, mint too. So that's where the smell. Wow. You can hear it. There are airplanes landing again. That's also good news. Sorry for the noise, but that's good news that the airport is active again. If there's any dish on the table that you're going to immediately order again, a second round, as soon as you take your first bite of the first one, it is this. Lapet. Lapet is the pickled tea leaves. Tok is salad, so lapet tok. This is the national food of Myanmar. So it has deep fried broad beans and fresh. It has pickled garlic and fresh. It has fresh chilies. It has pickled tea leaves, so it has like a fermentation umami factor. It has texture beyond your wildest dreams. It's like a single meal in just one salad. It is, yeah, okay, first bite. That is happiness in a single recipe. It's one of the dishes that I know that hits every single flavor. It's almost like the Lao Som Tam in that it is maximal in every flavor category that your tongue can experience. Spicy, umami, also smooth because the tomatoes are fresh, right? So it's juicy, it's crunchy. It also mushes because you have fresh beans and deep fried beans. It crunches. There's also the mong dal. I forgot. It has the deep fried split lentils in there as well.
It is such a dish.
Even when you're finished with the meal, you order another one to take home to then have as a snack later. It's just addictive from the first bite. You don't even need rice for that. You can use the garnish that they put on the side and just dip like this. It has been way too long. Oh, you know what? Just to finish off the salads, this is the fifth and final salad for today. You can see the redness comes from the chili jam, right? There's also deep fried shallots and fresh red onions. This is made first with sour mango. So those are hand shredded. They take a young mango. This one is like a sour variety. They hand shred it, right? Then they throw it in the bowl, they add in the oil, they add in the shallots, and I think actually something different, this one has dried shrimp in it too. Oh yes, you can definitely smell the seafoody, the dried shrimp. Oh man. If you didn't know what this was, it might be pretty hard to nail down what actually is the base of all that flavor. It's the sour mango, but you might almost think it's like a fruit dressing or a fruit sauce on spaghetti. It has that same texture, like a cool salad with spaghetti noodles in it. Oh wow. Yeah, the shrimp mixed with the red onions, it leaves quite a breath. That is yet another amazing dish. Wow. Time for a soup. Oh, okay. I should not even have asked what dish you were reaching for first.
It's on me first. Tomato leaf for Joe and one of Joe's friend Adam.
Oh my gosh.
Love it to you. India flavor.
Yeah.
Ooh. I have 2 countries food at once. 3. Myanmar, India, Thailand. 3 countries. 3. Me always the best.
What do you think of that?
Where's the sour flavor from?
Oh, the leaves. themselves are sour. The tamarind, the xiangjiao,
酸角.
酸椒, sorry.
So 酸角 is sour. The leaf also sour.
Yep. And actually, gang domsat, traditional domsat, the sour comes from that leaf. Yep.
This is the dish I won't touch. I'm not touch. As far as from me.
Fresh tomatoes are not her favorite, especially whole tomatoes like that.
Every time come here, this is the one we will order another. Today, I know. You just open a baby snack and then put a baby snack in. That's why I like it. The snack.
This is kalape in Burmese language. You might call this dal. You can see it's a very soupy dal, but definitely carried down from the traditions of India. There you can see, if I kind of get off some of the liquid, there you can see the mong dal, the split lentils, right? The yellow lentils. And there's some winter gourd in there too. This would be one of the staple, like the lunchtime combos in Myanmar, to have white rice with a dal soup like this, and then maybe like a beef curry. So you can see just a tiny bit of oil and a ton of the lentils. That's a winter gourd over there. Then you see some green onions, some cilantro, a little bit of chilies, but this is not, the depth of flavor in Thai food, like from the chilies and the sourness. This is all about the oil, the richness, and the tomatoes. The umami factor is what's the key to Burmese food. Of all the things I love about this food, also, whether you are vegetarian or not, it would take you several bites of food to even realize that none of this has meat. The flavor profile is so full and also so complex with dishes like this. You definitely do not even need to think, oh, there's no meat in this dish. You don't even miss it. Yeah, so we got nine things, and actually only one of them has meat. But I'm so happy. Okay, and now for the ahan tam sang. Ahan means food, but that's a Thai word. But yeah, so this is a Thai dish. Eggs fried with broccoli. Asked her to just put some chilies. Just simple, high heat, fresh vegetables. Gotta get those chilies, gotta get those eggs. Again, have it with white rice and you can actually crunch on the chilies. I love that feeling. And I love how the spice builds like immediately from that point. That's so good. It's so simple. So perfect. I love that Burmese also eat so much dal. It's awesome. Dal is like a comfort food for, who knows, maybe like 20% of the entire planet Earth. Yeah. Finally, time for the meat dish. Yan Lan wanted the beef. You see it's in a curry, kind of a soupy curry, right there. Yep, it is beef, just probably beef shank, maybe from the cut. Oh yeah. Warm, just satisfying, super soft beef. Wow. The last dish is probably the most spicy. It has, obviously, the young bamboo, but it's been pickled, so it's sour bamboo shoots. Then the basil. You've got tomatoes, you've got a curry paste in this one. So this is a Thai food, but Burmese eat a lot of pickled bamboo, but this is prepared like a Thai dish. You know what? I'm gonna just anoint it with 2 different colors of chilies, picking them out. If it's already spicy, why not go for a real sweat? So 2 whole chilies, or 3? Oh, there's another one. Yep. So 3 whole chilies. Give it a chili cheers to this gorgeous meal of Burmese food today. Nong Bee's library, Nong Bee's Burmese. It is wonderful to see you. Thanks for taking care of us today. So sour, so fibrous, wonderfully crunchy. The bamboo, the basil smells really nice, and the chilies smell really nice too. The oil carries so much flavor from the red chilies. Yeah, another just warm, meaty dish, even without any meat in it. That's so good. Oh wow, that is really spicy. Wow.
Mango. What is this?
Pennywort by Borbo. We had the juice of it. It was the green juice that we had in the picnic a few days ago. You remember we had the purple, the red, and then the green. That's what that is. I like it. You didn't like the juice so much, and now your face is the same face. But there's a lot of like peanut in it too, right? It's like a nutty flavor, right? Don't you think?
That leaf cover all other
I
flavors.
want you to like it because it's so healthy, but you're right. It is a strong flavor.
This restaurant is your healthy, tasty restaurant.
Okay, I won't argue. You're enjoying it, so I know you're eating healthy today.
These are meat to cover.
I'm sorry. It's impossible to compare as far as picking a favorite, but all the times that I've brought people here, my parents, my friends, people of all ages, and even all cultures, a group of friends from Pakistan, I brought them here. They had never had Burmese food and they loved it. It was like just close enough to Pakistan with, for example, that beef curry and then the dal, but also just new enough with all these fresh salads. They loved it. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is one of the more underrated foods that you could ever want to experience. This restaurant's amazing. Okay, so again, the Mantieto. They're so friendly, and to teach you just a few more phrases in Myanmar to say thank you for the delicious food, you say Jesube, Tameng Salu Gaude. Gaude is like good or very good, Gaude. And then Tameng is food. I think Salu is like delicious. Whew, this road's too busy. Gotta go back. Oh man. The dal. You have to have the dal and the tea leaf salad with every meal. And then how many plates of rice with how many extra options is up to you and your hunger level. You can see that we were hungry today. This is 9 dishes. And give a toast to a wonderful meal of Burmese food, of Shan cuisine, of Thai cuisine, all which are very much a part of Chiang Mai's history. What a cool place. What a great food city, but just a beautiful place to be. Let's get the bill. And, well, again, thank you for joining us for today. This is a special restaurant for me, for sure. พม่าทั่วไปที่เราเป็น
อาหารที่กินนั่นเหรอคะ
อาหารไทยใหญ่เป็นบ้าน
มันก็เหมือนกันนั่นแหละค่ะ
โอเคครับ
น้ำมันด้วยไหม
ชอบ
ไม่ใช่
ชอบใช่น้ำมันด้วยไหมชอบสารภาษาพม่าที่เราจำได้ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักผมจำไม่ได้ครับ
อ๋อ
with
เฟียร์วัน
โอ้อันนี้ก็อยากถามว่าจะไปเลยโอเคก็อยากถามว่าจะไปน้อง
เจสุกันมาแดง
เจอกัน
See you next time เจอกันใหม่นะ
ค่ะ
See you next time